Hi, my name is Raimundo and this is Leolina. I work in a company called G4GR here in Houston, Texas. And one thing I noticed is that there's a lot of new guys out there, party chief, IMANs, that are just thirsty for knowledge. In this video, I want to share a way how you guys can do a grid for topos. It's very useful, it's very fast. It takes a little setup, but once you get it done, it's super nice. Here are the steps on how to do it.
Okay, so these are the steps to the grid for the topo. Let's assume that you already have everything ready. You already had control and you have your boundary shot. Now let's also assume that there is a road here and a road here and your property is over here. Now you already know from your scope what kind of grid they need you to do. In this case, let's assume that this is a 200 by 200 grid. We have this line, which is roughly about 1200 feet. So you get an estimation of how many lines you're going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a polyline that is going to encompass the property line. That way you know the limits of your grid. And I will show you how. So you go over here and you go to create points and line. So then you go to create lines, several points enter. And right here it tells you an explanation how you can get the points together. You make a line from point to point. Very simple. In this case, we're just going to do line 001, the default. And we're going to go from point 1 through 5 and then back to 1. Okay, 1 through 5, then back to 1. You can actually see if it's correct. When you hit 3D viewer, you see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back to 1. Now we hit store. Okay, so the next step, you can see this on your topo screen. So that's nice. In some cases, when you do something, the lines won't pop out, but in here, it will. The next step is to create two lines that you're going to base your grid on. Okay, this one happens to be a straight north line, which I'm going to use. I'm going to use this line and another line going this way. Very simple, very fast. Like I said, this line is about 1250 feet. So I'm going to make it 1500 feet and I'm going to make this line 2000 feet just so I can get enough room here. Okay, so we're going to here create points and lines, and I'm going to create the line point bearing distance, and we're just going to do line 2. So we're going to use point 1, and like I said, we're going to go north 1500 feet. And you can actually, again, you can look at this and you can see that it's way past the point that you need. So that's good. Okay, create line again. Same thing. Next line, you're going to go again to point line, point 1. And then we're going to go at 90 degrees. And in this case, we're going to do 2000 feet because it's a little longer. We're going to look at it again. Way longer than I need, so I can hit store. Okay, back to your measure screen. Now you can see you have a line going north and a line going east. So now we're going to use this line and that line to create our grid. How we do that is we go here again and we go create offset line and points. Here you're going to go with the next line, and then we're going to go just the line. We don't want to create line and points because it's going to saturate your screen with a lot of green dots that you don't want. What you want to have is just plain line so that when you take a shot, you will leave a little green dot and it's easy to see where you have missing spots. So in this case, we're going to go here, line, you can go to 3D viewer and you can select the line that you want. You can do line 1, which is that, or line 2 in this case. That's the one that we want to do, line 2, and offset it to the right. So in this system, if you want to do create to the right, you're gonna be typing in positive numbers. To the left is gonna be negative numbers. So we're gonna do 200 feet. It's gonna be a line. It's gonna be the next line 4, and it's gonna be okay. You go back in, and now this is gonna be a little repetitive, but trust me, it's gonna be way faster once everything's done. Takes a little bit of setup, but it will work very good. So here you can see that he went to the right. So that's the right location. So now you go 400, and here's a little repetitive, but once you get the groove on, you can get it fast. And do it on an emulator, which is a little slower. In the collector, I'm actually a lot faster at this because I have muscle memory. Okay, 1000. Okay. And here you can see, okay, I just need one more line to do. So we're gonna do 1200. Okay, so now we're gonna use line 3 here. And then we're gonna do, now since we're going to the left of the line, because the start point of that line was point number 1 going to number 3. So that's going that direction. If you want to look at it going to the left, you're going to be negative 200. You can look at the viewer again, and bam, it's to the left. So you can hit OK. Again, we go here, negative 400. Negative 600, negative 800, negative 1000. Take a quick look. We need maybe 2 more lines. Negative 1200. Negative 1400. Okay, and now you see all your lines. This is your property limit and your grid, 200 by 200. Now if you wanted to extend these lines to the road, like I said, let's assume there's a road right here and a road right here. All you have to do is do the same thing. You can go and use this line right here, line 2, and then offset it to the left, feet. Okay. And you can do the same thing here, and you can extend those lines. There's many ways to do it. Sometimes what I like to do, if it's a road that is going to go past a certain boundary, I will create another line going this way, 180 degrees, and then offset it to 100 feet. And again, it's a little bit of setup time, but once you get it done going, it's super easy to follow. So let's go back to the measure screen. So now that you have GPS going, you're ready to go. Once you get here, let's say you start over here, you're going with your GPS, you don't have to stick to anything. You know that your scale is right here on the corner. You can zoom in close enough right there. And normally you'll see your little green dot here where your GPS is. And all you have to do is just walk in that direction. Once you get here, close enough to this center, you take a shot. Then you go to the next one and you take a shot. Now it will leave a little green dot, so you'll know that you already shot that point, and you know that there's nothing here. So you just keep going to this way and take a shot. You go this way, take a shot. However you want. The beauty of this way is that if there's any structures, you don't have to go in a straight line or trying to figure out where the station and ops is going to take you. All you have to do is just look at your screen, and like a video game, just walk around the object and get here. As long as you're moving, it will tell you the direction that you're going. So even if it's a 200 by 200 grid, you'll be able to walk in this direction. It's gonna show you a little arrow, and you can be like, oh, okay, I need to go more to the north. And then once you get there, take a shot and go to the next one. And it's great because it takes away you having to look at station and opposite. All you have to do is look at the screen, and it gives you a liberty to be able to see around you what's missing. Is there a low spot? Is there a fence? And you get to see everything much better, much clearer, instead of having to focus on those things. So I hope this way is easier for you guys. It helped me and my islands many times because you don't have to look at anything. You just go over here, and if you want to go a little over your property line, at next point you can go here. You see that clearly this is the property line, so you take another shot right here, another shot right there, another shot right there, and go all around. You're in control of what kind of grid you want. I have done humongous topos with this way, and again, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to set up, but try it and you'll see it's great.
This is the end of my video. Very easy way to do things. If you have any comments or ideas of what I should do next, leave a comment below and I will get back to you. Again, this is Ray. I work for G4GR in Houston, and I'm here to help. Have a good one.